up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got...
Hey guys, I want to revisit one of my all-time favorite movies, 1997's Titanic, and point out the similarities found in 2016's Passengers. Spoiler warning, since I'll be giving away the ending. After I had watched Passengers, I noticed right away how similar the two movies were, and I almost wondered if Passengers was meant to be the futuristic version of Titanic. So before we start, please give a like, share, and subscribe, as it really helps me out. Number 1. They're both taking place on a ship carrying people to a new destination or new home. Titanic being a ship on the seas taking people to America, where many were looking to start a new life, and Passengers being a ship in space, transporting people looking to start a new life on a new planet. Number 2. The ships they are on both suffer cataclysmic damage that endangered the lives of everyone on board. In Titanic it was the iceberg while everyone was asleep and only a couple of night watchmen on duty. And in Passengers it was a collision with an asteroid. Despite having a defense system, both failed to protect the ships from harm, and both took on damage that would begin a gradual process to ultimate demise. Number 3. Worlds apart. Jack and Rose were never supposed to meet. Just like Jim and Aurora, Jack is third class, poor and steerage level, and he falls for Rose when he sees her on the upper deck. Jim isn't supposed to wake Aurora up. That's like murder, as she says. And she's also a gold class member, while he isn't. Both Jack and Jim admiring the ladies from afar.
Perfect woman right in front of you, yet she's completely out of range.
Number 4. Both ships didn't have a good enough contingency plan should something go wrong. Rose points out to Mr. Andrews that she notices there weren't enough lifeboats for everyone on board. He confirms about half only. On the Avalon, Aurora questions why there wasn't a way to put someone back into hibernation pods should something go wrong. The machine answers there's never been a malfunction in thousands of interstellar flights. Just like in Titanic, when they said,
"Deck space as it is on a single ship."
But the ship counts.
Number 5. Rose feeling trapped, powerless, and suffocated, she thinks about ending her life. Just as Jim, who was also trapped, powerless, and suffocated, contemplated ending his life. They were both trapped on the ship and thought about getting off. Number 6. Do you trust me moments. Jack wants to show Rose something amazing in the I'm flying moment, where he had earlier tried it himself. He asks her,
"Do you trust me?"
I trust you.
Jim also wants to show Aurora something amazing, where he had tried it earlier himself, and he asks her,
Do you trust me?
Number 7. You and I moments. Jack tells Rose,
You jump, I jump, remember?
and then Rose tells Jack.
You jump high, jump right.
Aurora also says to Jim.
I don't care. You die, I die.
Number 8. Pulled apart. After sinking into the icy cold waters, Jack and Rose were pulled apart from a strong current. In Passengers, when Aurora tries to reach Jim, who is freezing to death in space, she is pulled back by the safety cord. Titanic happens in water, Passengers happens in space. Number 9. The door. Jack sacrifices his life by letting Rose stay on the floating door. In Passengers, Jim uses a cover, which looks like a door, to stand in the way of the thermal heat to save the ship and Aurora. Number 10. The Icy Image. Both Jack and Jim share a very similar icy facial image when they died. Number 11. You Will Go On. Jack tells Rose she's going to go on and live her life, have lots of babies, and be an old lady warm in her bed. Jim also tells Aurora that she will go on to continue her life on Homestead too and fulfill her writing dreams. Number 12. Forever After. Jack and Rose reunite in what seems to be the afterlife, where they will get married on the ship. Jim and Aurora continue their lives together on the ship as Jim gives her a ring. And the overall message of Titanic seems to come from Jack's speech during the dinner, when he said that we have to take life as it comes, as we don't know what hand we're going to be dealt next, so you've got to make each day count. And Passengers' overall message at the end of the movie, when Aurora's speech says that it's about making the most of where you are, and it's about not getting so caught up in the future that you don't enjoy the present moment. So it's about making the most of where you are. in the moment.
What you miss?
Passengers is sort of like the alternative ending we all fantasized for Jack and Rose in Titanic all these years. So those are some of the similarities I found in the movies. If you know more, feel free to comment down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. And until next time.
So we're stranded
Ion drive.
on a sinking ship.